I thought we'd show you around our new Overland Mk2, Tuff-Trek Overland Mk2, and talk through some of the things that makes this tent so much better than the original Overland series that we made for 5 years. So the first thing, I suppose, is that the old model didn't have enough space inside for bedding. So we've gone for a more aerodynamic shape that also allows you more room inside for your bedding. So unlike some of the cheap Chinese tents, you can actually keep all your bedding and your ladder inside. Second big difference, we've gone for the gas struts are now hidden inside the tent when you close the shell, and we've gone for a really tough textured black vein powder coat finish. What else is different? Well, obviously we've gone for a new design which is really specifically for European conditions, which are worse than South African or Australian conditions, and so for that reason we've gone for a totally different type of fly sheet. We call this the storm cover, and it's designed to be much more stable in high winds. And also, if I step back, big difference is it doesn't funnel or allow wind and rain to be funneled in, so you got much more cover over the side of the tent than you had previously. So this design is also much more stable in high winds, so you don't just have the single rods flapping around like before. If we walk around the side, the other interesting stuff about this new model, the Overland Mk2, is we wanted to come up with a new idea to enable you to attach equipment to the side of the tent, but also to protect your tent, because these corners are the kind of parts that normally might get a whack from a tree branch or something. So we came up with the idea of body armour, and that's what we've got here. This is body armour. So our new telescopic ladders fit into this special protective plate, which also has a unique keyway to firmly and safely seat the ladder. You've got those on all three sides. Here you can see one of our 2 metre TTA1 awnings, which is nicely mounted on the body armour. As per the previous model, we've got a hard checker plate roof. It's also in black, and we've got these channels which enable you to attach equipment to the roof. Solar panels, using the optional roof bars you can attach a spare wheel or things like that. So should we take a look inside the tent now for another interesting difference? Okay, we go on up. We're still using our 400 gram South African ripstop canvas, super tough, really strong material. Now we've gone for a lighter weight, totally waterproof material for the storm fly, and inside the tent opens higher than it did before, so you've got a lot more space. You can actually sit right up inside this tent now to get dressed. For this new model we've added 2 colour LED lights and a charging point, which you can maybe just about make out down there. So you can charge your, there you go, you can charge all of your electrical equipment in the tent, and got a nice light built in. So this can be powered by a power pack, or you can connect it to your vehicle with the Anderson connector. We've also changed our internal organiser for this new model, just gives a bit more space. Got the same massive, thick, very comfortable and waterproof covered mattress. Underneath, if we have a look now, we've gone for a new thermal underlay to keep the tent warmer in winter, and we know that's where people will be using our equipment, up in the colds. As before, everything's got mosquito nets on the outside with an inner blind. YKK zips throughout, so you know you've got the best. This is an epic tent, you know, we're using all the lessons we learnt from over the preceding 5 years to make this tent as good as we can.